Hello, just testing the system. All right, everybody, welcome to your weekly announcements for the week of December 11th, 2022. What I want to say for this video is not a whole lot. Last week's video was, I was ranting, I was going on, and I didn't want to do that, so I just want to get to the point. Now, on December 12th, there is going to be some special. I haven't thought of these announcements yet, so just give me a little bit of time to write them, and then I will tell you. Just because I just want to get this going here. So, give me a little time, and then I will be right with you. All right. Now, December 19th or 20th, there's nothing going on that day. December, yeah, okay, here we go. All right. Now, everybody. Okay, do you see me up close? All right. Now, I'm going to go through these announcements for this week. All right. So, now that you can see me up close, let me go through what's going on. So, December 12th is basically not a whole lot going on, but it is intellect and higher. It's a day that is sort of put out on the table for intellect day and higher learning. And so it just basically is a day to go and read and learn information. And there were several days when it comes to learning information, but I'm going to target this day specifically for books, like actual physical books. So what's going to be happening? I'm not asking anything of you, but there will be book sales, story readings, an event that will be going on at the Edmonton headquarters, and it's going to be going on all day, really, so you can come and go at any time. And it's basically just to reading stuff, checking out books, getting curious, and listening to storytellers and authors give backgrounds into their works of literature and whatever book that they created. December 13th, we do have a party going on that day at Lubimbi Gournay's Edmonton. It's a Sagittarian party because what is Sagittarius? It is a sign that is the party goer, wants to eat this life alive, make the most out of it, and have fun and celebrate it and indulge in life. And so the Sagittarian party, hence because the moon will be in Leo on the 13th, will begin at 5:30 and will last all the way until 8:30. So it'll be quite a fun time. That'll be at Lubimbi Gournay's Edmonton. The bus and details, all of that will be in all the links that you can find out that information. There'll be drinks, food. So many people from the Edmontons will be there. It should be a really, really fun time, and I think that you'll all really enjoy yourself and, let loose and let your hair down and have fun. December 14th is Uplift Your Life Conference. What this is, it's an interactive conference where spiritual teachers, spiritual coaches, light workers, healers, thought leaders, inspiration givers are going to be at it's going to be at Lubimbi Tenson's Edmonton because she has all the different rooms. They're going to be speaking and giving speeches, and you're going to be taken through exercises, which will uplift and raise your vibration and have more fun. Because it is the birthday of Dee Wallace, and she's a spiritual coach, but she won't be there because she'll be celebrating her birthday, obviously. I don't know what is going on in her life right now, but she won't be there. But Sonia Shaked will be one of the people. Other people, call it Baron Reed, will be putting on a sort of Oraclepalooza style speech, and there'll be several other people that'll be there doing that, and they'll be in their own rooms. You will basically take a sort of like a ticket thing into one of those rooms. So you pick your coach or speaker that you're going to be sitting in this room and doing exercises with. It's not just listening to what they have to say in their knowledge and wisdom, life background, philosophy, and all that they have to give, but also doing things and standing up and and participating and walking away having hopefully a meaningful experience that sort of enlightened you, if you will. December 15th is the big rehearsal day for anyone involved in choir. That is one big rehearsal day, the really big one, because the concert's only 3 days away, which is the Christmas holiday concert. And I actually, there are going to be inserts of some holiday jazz-like songs within, there'll be a mix. A fine mix, which includes the Christmas song, fortunately and coincidentally enough. So that's going to be the big day, December 15th, for anyone involved in choir. You can go into the choir room and practice and rehearse. For everyone else, nothing's, really going on that day. That is a Thursday. You can go home. I'm not expecting anything of you that day. There's nothing going on except for that. December 16th is Winter Culture Day. Winter Culture Day is basically like going to seeing, reading about, watching places that thrive in wintertime, that have traditions like, going to the Swiss Alps and enjoying fondue, going to Scandinavia and giving, creating hygge. There'll be different types of things like that. I'll put resources on my page, articles, videos, episodes of New Scandinavian Cooking. It's on that day. I'll watch that show. I'll plan on doing that on that Friday. Yeah. So, those are just optional things, and I hope that you find that interesting and nostalgic, and you can get a blanket on and, get comfortable and watch episodes of, New Scandinavian Cooking and yeah. December 17th is Christmas festivities. So, there will also be basically the same thing. I'll put resources for that day that you can go look at that deal with, Christmas festivities and traditions, and several of the inventions have things going on with their own Christmas traditions and activities. I know Olympe Grenier is mentioned, Olympe Gross is mentioned, Olympe Tensis is mentioned. I will put links as to what they're doing on this email so that you can find out, get information about that. And if you're interested, go to one of these activities and, do something fun for that. December 18th, of course, is the concert at 7 o'clock. It will be and obviously it will be here at Monuments, and people will be coming, and there'll be a reception prior to that, where the chefs will be making a great variety of meals, whatever we're having for dinner and that, cuisine. I don't know what yet. But there'll be food, there'll be, refreshments, there'll be fruit, desserts, so many different things, and it will be a party. It'll be, you'll get to meet people and hang out and socialize with people from the Dimensions and sit down, and have food and fun prior to when you need to get on stage. And I will give you that time, but just plan on, prioritize how long you're going to do that, and when you need to get dressed, when you need to get going, because when you need to be ready for rehearsal prior to that is going to be at 6. It's going to be at 6:15 8:15. And so the official thing will begin at 5 o'clock. So it'll be 2 hours of the reception. You'll only get, like an hour and, 15 minutes to, eat and then socialize with people, and then, get up and, get dressed unless you're already dressed and you won't have to worry about that. Get ready. And at that time, you need to head to the rehearsal rooms and rehearse. And then you'll be lining up, going on stage, walking in professionally, of course, going on stage, performing the concert, and then that will be all for the night. December 21st, the very last thing we have going on for this year, save for the mentioned welcome video and posts that I will be creating. Which will be not on YouTube, but on Facebook. Maybe, I don't know. December 21st is the solstice. Nothing going on that day, except for a couple of little things. Call It Beer and Read will probably be having a solstice celebration, so just tune in for that. I will plan on attending without any loud noises, hopefully. So, I really had to make it clear to her that she had to postpone it to another time or cancel it because it was unfair to me. That was last year's business. So there'll be a couple things. One thing I'm going to add to this solstice is on in the late afternoon, there will be a candle blow event, like a Jewish ritual where people will be singing. It'll be kind of like sunrise and set and fiddle on the roof. And, what'll basically be happening is, you'll be blowing out candles and you'll be making a wish and having hopes and dreams for what you want to come up until the summer solstice on June 21st. So you'll be making a wish, blowing out the candles. Everyone will be standing in the yard, backyard here, and doing that. It'll be fun. And then in Irving parking lot, people will be coming, just as last year, for those that might mention last year, with the bells, the silver bells, ringing them and doing the festivities with that. More info about that, I'll maybe do a separate video going into more detail about that. But anyway, these are your weekly announcements for the week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hope that